Actor Dalton James joined Beverly Hills 90210 as Mark Reese in the show's 7th season, which aired from 1996 to 1997. The character was a love interest for Jennie Garth's Kelly Taylor. Though he was originally contracted for a full season, James, 51, only appeared in 12 episodes before leaving the series abruptly. On the March 9th episode of the 90210 MG podcast, Garth, 52, and co-host Tori Spelling, 51, spoke to James about how he ended up joining and leaving the show, and about Garth's role in his departure. James revealed that he didn't have to audition, but was offered the part by Tori's late father and executive producer Aaron Spelling. "I had done a couple of pilots for him previously that didn't get picked up," he explained. "And then Aaron came to me and he said, 'Would you like to do 90210?' And I said, 'Sure, why not?' James admitted it was a little scary because you guys were an iconic show for one, and you guys were like a family already. He was a little bit nervous shooting his first scene with Jason Priestley, but he was fine from then on." On the podcast, Garth said she wanted to just address the elephant in the room and have a really open, honest conversation about why James's character didn't continue forward on the show. Garth said that she and Tori have heard through their work on the podcast that it came down to the chemistry factor she did or didn't have with James. James remembered a producer pulled him aside and told him he was being let go. "I was pretty bummed about it, to be honest," the actor said, but he added, "We were all young. I don't have any ill feelings at all. And, it was a great job. It was a great opportunity, and I made some great money." James added that he was also going through a hard time when he was on the show, as he'd just become a new father and was struggling with depression. Garth said, "I'm really glad to hear you say that, because I've been seeing the character and then remembering and then hearing from different people how that all happened." The actress added, "When you're young like that, you don't really look at things objectively from different perspectives." When she told producers, "I don't feel like the chemistry between these characters is working out," she explained, "I didn't really look at how that impacted you or your future, and I'm glad to hear you say that you don't harbor feelings about it, because I would hate that." The hosts also asked if James ever talked to Aaron Spelling about his departure. He said it was another producer who told him. "And I was like, what did I do wrong?" James remembered. "That's the thing I asked him, and he said, we just decided to go a different way." And though it was disappointing, James said it was also fine. Garth said she was so happy they were able to talk about it. "I was also nervous about it and just wondering, where you had landed with all of that after all these years, and if talking about it brought back stuff," she said. "But I'm sorry for my part in whatever happened, if that had a negative effect on you in any way." James said, "That's awesome, thank you, and I'm sorry as well for my part." He added that it was really cool of Garth to talk about it with him. In a 2010 interview, 90210 writer Larry Mullen said that the writers knew Garth didn't like James, but Aaron told them that he had to be written out because he was anti-Semitic. Mullen said, "Jennie didn't complain regularly and was a tireless and loyal cast member from the get-go to the end." Mullen claimed that Aaron knew the writers would resist writing Mark out of the show, so he lied about James being anti-Semitic so that the writers wouldn't complain. Mullen reiterated the story on a 2021 episode of the Beverly Hills Show podcast.